This is your boy once again from It TV Show Chat. This is Bar, and today's a very special day because I actually have, I want to say that we're doing an actual Mother's Day tribute and an actual special tribute by interviewing Mr. Jamar Hill. And Jamar Hill, just to let you guys know, he has a wonderful new film that he's going to be screening on May 25th. The film is called Last Love Lost. It's a wonderful new movie that you guys definitely got to check out. And once again, I thought it was only fitting that we were going to be actually interviewing him on this special day, which is Mother's Day, because this film touches on relationships, it touches on domestic violence, but it also has a very positive spin on all of that and how it ends up being a positive story in the end, and how this couple unites and comes together through trials and tribulations. So, Jamar, are you on the phone? Are you with us?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. I want to first of all thank you for being on the show, It TV Show Chat, and I want to say, this is our second edition. This is Volume 2. So, and once again, it's a special day. This is Mother's Day, so this is a very special treat for our audience, as well as it's a very special moment for me because it's a special day. It's a special topic, and I'm very, very happy to have you on the show, man. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, man, and happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Yes, and I forgot to say that. Happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful mothers out there, worldwide, and hope you guys enjoy this show, and definitely pay attention closely to this topic because a lot of people struggle with this issue. A lot of people don't talk about it, and we're going to touch on it today, and we hope that you can take something positive from this conversation, this dialogue, and more than anything, I hope that you guys go out and watch this film. Once again, Last Love Lost comes out May 25th. It's going to be screening at the Miss Harlem Theater, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get this thing started. Once again, your name is Jamar Hill. For the public that doesn't know, Jamar is this is his first feature film, and he produced, directed, starred, and he also wrote this film. And do me a favor, Jamar, tell the audience a little bit about yourself, how you got involved in this project, but more than anything, give them some background on you.
Okay, how everybody's doing? I'm Jamar Hill, 25 of age. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I lived several different places. I lived in the South, North Carolina, grew up, and I came back to the city, New Jersey, lived in New York at one point, so I did a lot of moving around, man, and it helped me become who I am today.
Right. Now, me and you spoke briefly before, and you were telling me about how growing up in the South really helped your development. Tell the audience why that is. I know it's a little bit off topic when we're talking about the screening of the film, but to get to know you and how you grew up and the difference between living down south and, say, living up north here in New York, New Jersey, which is where you're from, what was it like living down south, and how did that help shape and mold you into the person you are today?
Well, living down south, you grew up to be well, respectful, and and have very good manners, and being in the city, it's a fast pace. Everything is fast, so you growing up here real fast, and a lot of kids grow faster than they age, out here in the South where everything is, you gotta work for it, your parents tell me you cut the grass and, et cetera, stuff like that, man. But it's a big difference, big difference.
Right. And like I told you, I actually come from out west, and I definitely can attest to that. Growing up outside the city, for those of you out there that don't know, it's a completely different lifestyle when you have to, like Jamar said, when you have to cut the grass, when you have to walk a mile to the store, and everything isn't just right here in front of you like it is growing up in the big city. Moving on to the next topic, Jamar, you're 25 years old. A lot of people may not know, but you actually started out as an actor. And tell us a little bit about that and how that actually helped you switch into the directing mode.
Well, I started out as an actor last year, and it helped me because I'm very passionate. So whenever I was on set, I was always aware of watching, director, his movement, the producer's movement, the assistant director movement, how the actors, deliver their lines, and I was always aware of things, and I just said, I'm gonna do my own movie soon, and I just brought it to life, and like today, here we are.
Right. So you're pretty much self-taught, and for all you aspiring directors, actors, producers, Jamar is a testament that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, and you pay attention when you're on set or when you're watching those that are doing what you want to do. When you watch them closely, you can learn and you can actually apply what you've learned. That's a good thing about being an intern. That's a good thing about being an assistant producer or a PA. I've done some of that growing up myself. Moving on to the next topic, and in talking about that, I know that, you being self-taught, obviously, you paid attention to a lot of different people. Who are some of your influences? Who are some of the people that influence you to switch from the acting role to behind the scenes and doing the production, the directing, writing? Who are some of the people that made you want to do what you do?
Growing up watching Martin Lawrence, that's one of my favorite actors. He was diverse. He can act. He made people laugh. Made people cry. And I think that's the same type of person I am. Because I have a very goofy personality as well. And let me see who else. Spike Lee, Tyler Perry. They all produce and deliver different types of films. Good ones at that.
Right. And what would you say is your favorite film that you watched growing up? What film would you say inspired you?
Well, I don't have one particular one, but I would say, Love Jones, Love and Basketball, Baby Boy, films like that, Soul Food, films that can relate to some type of love and family.
Right. Definitely understand that. And you say that, growing up, and you moved around quite a bit. You told me you moved in different parts of New Jersey. You did move down south and get into the topic at hand. And once again, it's a sensitive topic that a lot of people, cringe at when they hear the words domestic violence. But, growing up, did you see anybody go through this? Did you go through this? What was the thing that sparked you coming up with doing a film about this topic?
Well, I say growing up, I think a lot of people go witness domestic violence some way, somehow. Rather it's you're seeing your mother and father, or you're seeing your aunt and uncle, or your cousins, or your neighbors going through some type of domestic violence or argument or whatever. And I just say what made me really want to get into writing this project was just to touch on bases that some people can't talk about, and just telling a real good story that, like I said, some people may not want to approach, or some people afraid to tell, or something that's bothering them inside, and they just want to, unless they feel like they're the only ones going through it, So just life situations is what really made me get into this whole type of film.
Right. And it looks like, once again, I saw the trailer, man. The trailer alone, it had me quiver. It had me shaking. It was like very powerful. It's very real. One thing about your films and the way that you actually produce them, I could tell that you're like a real inspired type person in the way that you lay your stuff down. What you guys also need to know about Jamar is that this guy is very talented, multi-talented. Jamar also sings, he raps, he dances. Tell the audience a little bit about that and, some of the projects that you've worked on in the past before you actually jumped into the whole director role.
Well, before directing and acting, I was in college in Mexico. I played basketball for a year out there. I did a lot of talent shows and fashion shows, every type of show you can name, really, to promote myself as an artist. I'm like this big, tall, goofy guy. I was always dancing and stuff, and it was meant for me to be in this entertainment business some way, somehow. But you can also, I have music out on SoundCloud, for people who is very old. I haven't updated anything, but it's like 4 years old. But the music still sounds good,
Where can they find that if they wanted to check out your music?
SoundCloud.com.
Okay. Is it like / Jamar Hill or what?
Just type in Jamar Hill / Jamar Hill, or you could just Google it, Jamar Hill, JHMARHILL, and I think my YouTube channel may pop up, stuff like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now back to the film. I know I keep going back and forth between you because you're a very intriguing individual and the film itself. I want to talk about, I know you starred in this one as well. You applied your acting techniques and you also casted this film. How did you come up with this cast? Because when you look at the trailer, the film looks like all of these actors are very seasoned. They look like stars. I mean, so how did you accumulate the cast? And what was it like starring in this film alongside these people that you casted?
Well, the actors. Let's start with Tani Belafonte, who plays my star actress Vanessa. She's the one who's getting abused by her boyfriend. It was a dream. It was a vision. I met Tani in acting class, and whenever we would have like our solo performances, she would always give me the shivers, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna work with her one day. And like I said, she was a great actress. She's up there with the Angela Bassett and the Whitney Houston and Nia Long. She's definitely up there. It's just she needs her time. She's a passion artist herself, and I knew she'd fit very well with this film, and she delivered great. Like she cried with no issues on set. Whenever it was time to deliver, she helped out. And that's her. Let's see, we have Tally Clements, who's from Boston, Massachusetts. He's a great actor too. He was a vision. When I cast the boyfriend who's abusive, I thought of someone like aggressive, like a DMX. So I was like, that he had fit well. Then I had Nakia Dillard, who's from Philly. He done a lot of stuff. He was in The Wire. He's a great actor. He plays Chris in my film. He plays like the father of Streets, and he's like in the middle of it. So he's going. Chris is the father of Streets, who's trying to tell Vanessa she needs to get out of a relationship, no matter if that's his son or not, because Vanessa works for him.
Right.
And so then we have Bill Johnson, who plays my father. He's from New York. We have Rashana Elder, who plays my mother, and she's from Jersey. And Linnea Love, who's from Philly. And I just cast everybody off of a vision, off of how I imagine each character to look, and they all fitted and they delivered well.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I said, once again, based on the trailer, film looks incredible. The quality, the acting, just the way the whole thing was put together, man. I know it's going to be a masterpiece. And, yeah, definitely. And, once again, for people who are at home, Jamar, that are going through this, currently have gone through this in the past and are getting over the mental scars and the emotional scars of having gone through this, and people who want to stay away from this type of situation, what kind of advice would you give them when it comes to domestic violence? And this is, once again, ladies and gentlemen out there, this goes for both men and women, because there's women who could be abusive too towards men and put some heavy scars on men's hearts, as well as women that are out there getting emotionally and physically and psychologically abused. So what kind of advice would you give our audience about domestic violence, Jamar?
Well, I'd say when you're dealing with that type of relationship, to get out. Don't. If they do it once, they do it again. That's something that no one should want to be a part of. Whether it's a man or a female, just look at just can't even get the words out.
The signs. They should pay attention for the signs.
Yeah, just look for the signs. Because people always show their true colors. When it comes down to it, people's true colors always comes out, and signs don't lie. And any type of domestic violence is no good at all.
I agree to that 100%. Now, what do you want people to take away from this film? This, on the 25th of May, when they go up to the Miss Harlem Theater to watch this, and I suggest that everybody in New York, that line needs to be around the corner because once again, based on the trailer, this movie looks like it's going to be very impactful and a very good film. What do you want people to take away from this when they go and see this and they leave that theater on May 25th? What do you want them to take from this? What's the message?
The message of this film is it's two messages really, about true love and about commitment. And I say when you watch this film, if someone that's going through this situations that's going on in the project in this movie, they're going to be very emotional watching the film, and I just think after watching this project, people start realizing what love is, and I just want everybody to leave and understand that, number one, domestic violence is nothing to play with, and two, love is nothing to play with either.
Right.
Because if you're playing with somebody's feelings, you can seriously get hurt at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So in this project, it's going to show how somebody's playing with someone's feelings, and if you mess with the wrong one, like I said, you can get hurt. So I just want people to know, after watching this, what true love is, and let's stop domestic violence because it could lead to something else.
Right, and that's a powerful message, all in itself, man. That's very powerful. I'm very happy that you made this film. And what's next for Jamar Hill? I know that you have this project that you're working on right now, and you're looking to get distribution and get this film out to the internationally, right? You want to get this thing out there internationally?
Yes. What's next for Jamar? You can expect my first TV show soon. I'm working on another feature film as well. The script is almost done. I don't want to give the names out yet, but my next film is going to be even better. Like I say, this is just the beginning as far as producing and directing projects. This is just the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
So what I have in store is nothing compared to this yet. And I'm actually going to be in LA for a couple months, moving out there just to try to get more stuff under my belt. And, that's really it for now, man. And just want to say, shout out to my business partner, Garrett Wade. I'm helping him with I'm producing one of his TV shows, Empire City. You can expect that. And that's really it, man.
Wow.
Right now.
Wow. Well, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. You got me excited for many more projects to come from you. The next Spike Lee, John Singleton. You know what I'm saying? We need one of those right now, because right now, a lot of the films that the black community are putting out are not as they once were. So it's nice to have a new, fresh blood out there that's getting ready to come out with something new and hopefully keep it coming for many years to come and inspiring all kinds of future generations with great work. And where can the public find information about this film if they want to see the trailer, if they want to go to the actual screening or the premiere on May 25th, and how much are the tickets? Give us an idea, give me a rundown of how they can actually participate in this whole thing.
You can go to livelovelostthemovie.com and you can watch the trailer as well as purchase the premiere tickets. It's a link there where you can just click on, and the tickets are $15, which includes popcorn and drinks. And the VIP ticket is $35, which includes popcorn, drink, and a dinner, and the after party. And the after party is inside. It's right after the screening of the movie, and it's inside of the same venue. So you don't have to go in your car. You can just leave out the theater, and it's a lounge right there. Instagram, Live Level Lost Movie, is where you can also find, more information, pictures, and the trailer, and the Eventbrite link, and myself. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Everything is under Jamar Hill, JAHMARHILL. So whatever you're looking for, my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, all of that stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful. Audience, make sure you guys go out and support this project. is very important in terms of the actual concept, in terms of the message, and also more than anything, you know, it's a good film. So you guys need to go see this project. You need to support the underground, the indie artists that are coming out with great works. And once again, it's going to be at the Miss Harlem Theater, 46 West 116th Street on May 25th. Make sure you guys are there. And anything else you want to let the audience know, Jamar, before we get out of here?
That's all. I just want everybody to come out and support, and let's have a good time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. You heard him. Get out there. Let's all get out there, and let's go have a good time. Miss Harlem Theater, 46 West 116th Street. Last Love Lost. Going to be a great film, and look forward to it. Jamar, thank you so much, man, for being on the show. This is your boy, Bar from It TV Show Chat. Don't forget to go online. You can catch us on Facebook, It TV Show Chat, and on our fan page. And look out for more volumes, more episodes coming soon. Y'all have a good night. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. Peace.